vibrant, pulsating place to live, offering all the stimulants of city life and more. Thus, as you move uphill to the neatly laid out villas, the density decreases, and yet you are never far from where the action is. Imagine walking down to work from your home on the hill, and in the evening, sharing an intimate dinner on the lake as twilight lingers in the sky. The city of Lavasa as a whole is said to have 18 hotels, inclusive of international hospitality brands, that will together offer 4,500 hotel rooms. Give your glasses a bit of a twirl. Raise your glasses gradually against the white line. The idea behind this exercise is Lavasa's cherished dream is to be a cradle of high-quality education, a Cambridge, Massachusetts, or a Takshila if you like. The École Hôtelière de Lausanne, Switzerland's famed hotel management institute, has already started its courses here. Opportunity of another kind beckons in Lavasa for businesses of an eco-friendly nature, particularly research centers, IT-related businesses, film facilities, and the like. They will benefit from state-of-the-art infrastructure in silver surroundings, in a location within the Mumbai. It will also be a city that governs itself, with a hands-on city manager.
I can see her taking 1 year old. Is she 1 year old? She will be 1 year old. So 300 plus 1. Well, my name is Aniruddha and I represent Times of India. And here I am your host from the LWD team, the Lavasa Women's Drive team. So how are you feeling to be part of the Lavasa Women's Drive 2013? Great. Only great? Yeah. Actually, women are excited in the month of February. There are two reasons for it. They are so happy. कुछ अच्छा सा गिफ्ट तो मिला ही होगा नहीं मिला this fool and patthar, fool or patthar, these are very common in the Valentine season. The red roses which shoot from 2 rupees a flower to what 50 rupees, and most important is this patthar, which is a diamond. We all men feel that it's nothing more than a patthar, but all women actually only want that diamond. And yes, we media companies are also responsible for it. Actually, the Valentine's Day pressure is not only among with wives. I was telling my colleague that abhi in fact, even at my home, and I have a 7-year-old daughter, and she's also asking me, Papa, what are you going to give Mama for the Valentine's? So I said, come on, yeah, the pressure was there from my wife, which was okay, and I had already decided what I have to give. But now I have to take one more pressure from my daughter, and I have to look good in her eyes, right? So, yeah, you all are so happy, and Lavasa Women's Drive is another reason, obviously, that women are happy. In Mumbai, we've seen it already, where there were 700, 800 women, and now we have 300 here in Mumbai, in Pune. So 2,000 of you are going to go to Lavasa on Sunday, which is just 6 days away. First, let me congratulate all of you, because it's not really easy to be part of Lavasa Women's Drive. You all know how difficult. Can you just stand up for yourself once and clap? With all this great competition, the voting, I'm sure, when I said voting, a lot of people started talking something about it, which we'll talk later about. So much of paperwork, because you have to be part of something. Obviously, we take care of all rules and regulations, so there's so much of paperwork. The insurance, work especially. This is the fifth year of Lavasa Women's Drive. So in Mumbai we started it 5 years back. Of course, in Pune it is only 3 years old, but it is soon catching up. And in Pune we are almost there as far as the drive is concerned, along with Mumbai. And last year there was a request for making the prize also similar, which we did last year. So we are having the same prize as which we give to Mumbai women. And that will be a trip which will be announced later. We have few driver navigator pairs who have participated in all the three drives. All the three last year drives they have participated, and we talked to some of them later. Almost 25 to 30 of you are participating for the second time. I think 40 are participating for the second time. And there are 80 which are participating for the first time. So there is a large number which is going to participate for the first time, and I especially welcome all of you to be part of the Lavasa Women's Drive. Before we start with the program, let me thank all the sponsors and partners who have been associated with this drive. And first and foremost, of course, is Lavasa, who is providing a solid support to this entire program for last so many years, 5 years now in Mumbai and 3 years in Pune. Thanks, Anuradha ma'am. She will be just with you in some time. And how she takes interest in smallest details and how she and her teams will ensure that your presence at Lavasa will be taken care of. We'll just learn from her in few minutes. Times Group was the other promoter of this program. And let me tell you a little more about Times Group, especially since I represent Times Group. As you are aware, Times Group is it's India's largest media group with presence in print media across print, radio, TV, online, outdoor, everything you talk about in media, and we are all there everywhere. In Pune especially, you have Times of India, Pune Times, Pune Mirror, Maharashtra Times are some of the publications which are of the group, and I'm sure you must be reading few of them. In addition to the news reporting, which the newspapers are supposed to do, Times of India has always stood for issues which affect the society, whether it's the national security, whether it's atrocities amongst women, or whether it is issues troubling the neighborhood. So TY publications have stood for all citizen problems, from local to national. Let me go back almost 5 years and look at how we created Lavasa Women's Drive. And we are keen to create really a program around the International Women's Day which stands for women, which talks about women, which talks about women empowerment. And we thought, let's do something which people think, yeah, can women really do it? And let's do something exactly that which people think maybe they are not so good at doing this. And we thought, let's take this head on, and we've been. I'm sure we have been successful in doing that with the support of all of you, and we have shown the world that Lavasa Women's Drive is a strong case or strong program which shows what women empowerment is all about. 2 months back, there was so much of hue and cry about atrocities around women in Delhi, especially there was a lot of things which were happening. There's a lot of negativity in the media. In fact, Times of India was only talking about the women causes for so many days. But we thought, this is our way of showing what a women empowerment is all about. Lavasa Women's Drive is what, is a positive way in which we can show women empowerment, and thanks to all of you. So this is the statement which we are making on this International Women's Day. In fact, this year the award is also on the International Women's Day. It's known internationally and nationally, the program has reached because of you to so many countries, with so many votes coming from almost 85, 90 countries today. Let me now get to you people who have been associated with this program. So let me now invite Senior Vice President Lavasa, Marketing Lavasa Corporation, Ms. Anuradha Paraskar, to come and share with you her thoughts on what Lavasa Women's Drive is all about and how it's going to be exciting in this 5th year.
Good evening, I guess it's getting into the evening. Welcome to the 5th edition of Lavasa Women's Drive. It's 5th year, so lots and lots of enthusiasm at our end at Lavasa and all our partners, and of course all of you. We had a very good briefing session on last Saturday at Mumbai, and I was really looking forward to meet all of you today. If you see even the logo this year, we have improvised the logo. We have a high five. High five is our theme because it's 5 years of celebration. We've got really good support and very good, overwhelmingly good response as usual this year too. This year I'll be happy to tell you that we've got 15 lakh votes. I mean, all of you together have been able to garner 15 lakh votes. And that's coming from 85 odd countries. I mean, that shows the power of the Facebook medium also in terms of, how many friends we all have all over the world and how everyone's kind of just, So I always believe, and I don't really have the exact numbers of how many people voted and gave these votes, but I think our women's drive is not just about 2,000 women, but I think it's about all the people who voted from everywhere. And I think that's the kind of women force that we have created in the whole process. And I think, as Anirudh said, we started 5 years back with women's empowerment as an overall theme, and we thought this would be a very good way to, take it forward. And I think it just seems to be growing. Another very interesting statistic I would like to give to you, girls in Pune, is that the highest number of votes was secured by one of you from Pune. And I want to cheer that because Pune is taking lead over Mumbai, and her name, I'm told, is Sangeeta Agarwal. Are you here somewhere? Super. 1,25,000 votes. 1,25,000. So you all know now what is the new benchmark. So next year the community becomes larger. You're all on the community page. Make this community grow bigger. Coming back very briefly to 5 years. 5 years have been good. We've had a lot of things happening at Lavasa also in these last 5 years. Getting you all there was the first year's objective, honestly, in terms of making everyone see what we are doing at Lavasa. And over the years, I think the awareness of Lavasa is also so large that today we are very proud that this has almost become like a national event, international event for us. It's a very signature event for us. I would also take this opportunity to thank Devika especially because she's been like a solid support. I mean, Tata Cancer has been there all along. This whole thing has been dedicated to the cause of, women empowerment in its own way, where we take care of our own bodies, we take care of our own health. And I think the cancer workshops that we've been conducting over the last few years, and today also a lot of doctors are here, recognized doctors will come and tell us a lot of things. I would want to just use this opportunity to tell you all one experience I had just 2 months back, and I lost a very good friend to cancer, breast cancer. And strangely, she was detected in May, and she used to always attend our awards function and all with me, and she told me that next year, not just ensure that I am there on the stage and I will be a part of this movement and I will be, spearheading, attach me to Devika and hundreds of things she told me, but she could not live long because she just had a very fast grade 3 cancer, and by December she was no more. So I think the point is that we should all take care of ourselves, and I think the whole idea of Lavasa Women's Drive from year one, in fact I have been saying it in various forums, and truly believe that finally what makes us women power is about overall spirit that we all inborn have. It's about the grit to never give up, and I think Women's Drive is symbolically there in that area. And second is also the passion and the compassion that we have towards anything that we do. And I think passion towards social causes, compassion towards our extended communities, and using this, of course, as a platform, I think we all can together certainly do much more in the years to come. And I think our effort will be in the years to come to see how this entire force, this entire energy can be channelized even better than we are doing today. With that, I look forward to welcoming you all at Lavasa next Sunday, coming Sunday, and have fun, spread the word around, tell everyone about it, be on the Facebook, be on the mediums with us, keep connected, and any ideas, any recommendations that you have to make it even better, bigger, always welcome. Cheers.
I think the girls from Pune for the last 3 years have shown us that hum bilkul kam nahi. And I think all of you have proven that not only you are better sometimes than the Mumbai girls, but just as good, just as empowered. I'm really grateful that the Women's Cancer Initiative has been given this opportunity. Thanks to Anuradha, thanks to the Times Group that conceptualized this wonderful event 5 years ago, where they thought that it was not just about having fun, about going out and proving how well you can drive, where you reach, how fast you get back. It's more important also that women start understanding how important they are, not just to themselves but to their community, to their families, and that they must start focusing on taking care of themselves. Now through the drive, we try and give women an opportunity to understand about something that's really important about women's cancers. Why do we do this? We do this because women's cancer, especially breast and cervical, are the two cancers that can be caught at a very early stage. It's just about getting yourself checked regularly. The unfortunate thing that's happening in India, we found statistics in the West are showing that breast cancer is really on the rise, and you see more cases after the age of 50. In India, we're finding younger women being detected with cancers that are developing very fast, as we just heard from Anuradha. Now, just by simple checkups, by a simple thing like a self-breast examination that all of us should be doing after the age of 20, after the age of 25, learn what your own normal breast feels like, so that then if anything changes, you know that there's something not the same as it used to be, and you go and report it to a doctor. You don't need to go for a mammogram till you're 40, but even if you can get a pap smear done at an early stage, even if you can get to know get familiar with a normal breast, you're already on top of that situation. You're abreast with your breasts. And I think this is very important, and this message that we try to give you at this drive, along with all the fun that we have, to me is very, very important. And I'm just so grateful to the organizers, grateful for Lavasa, for giving us this opportunity, for giving us this platform. Of course, all of you are also at the drive. All of the participants are invited for a free checkup at the Tata Hospital. All the 2,000 women. And for the last 5 years, the first year about 20 women came. They registered, they got themselves checked. Every year it has grown. Last year we had nearly 300 women who said, yes, we want to get ourselves checked. Whether you come to Mumbai for a checkup, whether you go to a doctor here, ladies, do it. I think it's very special. I think it's important. I think we are important to our children, our families, and the people that love us. So don't neglect something. If you find there's something wrong, and we have today, this afternoon, a panel of experts. After a while, we'll talk to you about cervical cancer, about breast cancer. Ask questions to them. You have them here. They will empower you with knowledge. Take it home. Share that knowledge with everybody. And now no more about cancer. Now it's about having fun. And I wish you all the best. I look forward to seeing you at the drive. We see you at Lavasa. Lavasa lays out the most incredible afternoon. It's a sense of achievement when you get there. Let your head down. Have fun. Thank you all for being a part of it. Thank you for having me here to speak to you.
Newcomers, just wait for some time and listen to WI team, and you'll understand why I'm saying so. So thanks WI for being associated with us. Let me thank all our other partners, which is MSD, our co-partner, Riso Oil, again our co-sponsor, Kotak Mahindra Bank, our banking partner, the Four Fountains Spa, our wellness partner, and Q Shop, our water partner. We have someone very special with us, in this briefing session. He's a man, you've seen him on the stage, you've seen him in various programs. He's a dancing sensation of the country. We have with us Sandeep Soparkar. He's come here especially from Mumbai to be with you and to share his thoughts about women empowerment. So can I just request Mr. Sandeep Soparkar to be on stage? It's louder, please. Very much. Wonderful. Yeah. So here we have Sandeep for you. Come on.
Well, I will disagree with him because I am from Pune and I know that definitely. Good afternoon, everyone. मैं आपको कुछ अपनी personal बात बताना चाहूँगा today. My father also had cancer, and I'm talking about somewhere back in the 70s, 1970s, and there was not so much awareness about it. As a family, we suffered for almost a year and a half too. Because you know how it is when the person is suffering from cancer, even the society feels that we are almost like untouchables. So there were times when we would go to our school, we would go to our neighborhood, and they would say, oh, uski papa cancer is papa cancer hai. So you would feel like, we are separated out from everybody else. And I realized that in that little age, that sometimes we should be very, very careful about ourselves. My father was in the army, so he thought, army mein na, we are very strong, humko sab nahi hota hai. And when he realized that he had cancer, and we realized that he had cancer, and it took almost 2 years for him to get out of it, today we realize that you probably might look fit, you might look strong, but you never know how things work for you. So I'm really happy to see that there is such great support being given by all of you for encouraging people to come ahead and check themselves up and take care if it's possible. And definitely for women, I think, because it's quite true that many times घर के मामलों में इतने busy हो जाते हैं हम लोग कि अपने आप को भूल जाते हैं. बच्चों की पढ़ाई, husband का काम, घर का काम, that you just forget about yourself. But I think it's time that all you women should take care of yourself, because we can't do anything without you all. You are very important for us. Yes, you are. So please, when you go there for your drive and you reach Lavasa, please, all of you, not just few of you, all of you must go and consult doctors there. Get yourself checked. If you're lucky, then you can do the next year race as well. And if you're not, then we must start taking care of ourselves. And as far as high five is concerned, congratulations. You all deserve it. All those of you who probably be taking part every year, I think require a high five. Yay. So thank you so much. All the very best. Have a great time in Lavasa and be safe and be healthy. Thank you. Hands up. Okay. What we will do is, you finish your entire briefing session. Let it all get over with, and then we all will dance. I promise you that. I promise you that. I will be sitting right here. I will sit right here till the time you all finish everything, and then we will dance. Okay. Thank you.
Very fast. Before that, let me share with you some interesting facts, which we found. So we are from Times of India, and we do keep doing these surveys all the time, as you know. And we've just done a short survey for you over the last 20 days. So the duration of this survey is 24th Jan to 19th of Feb actually today. And respondents are few male and female readers of Times of India in Pune. So this is the superwoman, the women empowerment thing which we have in the Pune women today. So what was happening up to 28th of Jan? There was lots of anxiety was seen amongst the Pune women. Women were found inquiring about the launch date of Lavasa Women's Drive, preparing their vote bank, and negotiating with allies, read co-passengers. Who's going to drive? Who will sit behind? Why should I only sit behind? New friendships were formed, and few current ones were broken. So on 28th of Jan, Lavasa Women's Drive 2013 is launched. The LWD ad appears in Pune Times and whole of Pune reads it. Frantic activity starts amongst the Pune women. Yeah. At some homes, men are equally involved and seen canvassing photos. Yes. Even children, yeah. So, I was just trying to find out. My wife said, what are you doing today? I said, nothing. So, she said, you did that yesterday. I said, I wasn't finished. So, these are all people who are now suddenly involved into something. 2nd of Feb, heavy voting, strong communications were recorded. We did connect with few neighbors, distant relatives and faint acquaintances. And as expected, they had received calls, emails and SMSs to vote for their beloved daughter, friend, neighbor, niece, etc. etc. Participating women were busy studying voting patterns and monitoring their hourly positions. The experienced ones were seen using regression analysis and 2-year moving average techniques. Insurance agent we interviewed was exhilarated on the 3 times increase in his revenue on account of the 1 day arrest. For last moment registrations, anxiety level goes up amongst Pune women. For some, it's do or die situation. Time spent on social media goes up by 400%. Men from LWD prospect families are equally stressed. When women is stressed, anyway they cannot avoid it. The entire family is stressed. So some men were worried about this performance more than the performance at the appraisals at their offices. Some reported depression and hallucinations about what happens if my wife don't get selected. So 4 to 6 Feb, last 2 days of voting, registration was already over. Women give up everything else and concentrate only on voting. And we have some people here, Anuradha ma'am just told us about Sangeeta Agarwal. In fact, I want to talk to you, but maybe you can. Okay, so can you just come in? They all want to talk to you. Please come in. Yeah. Can I have a mic, please? Can I use that mic? Yeah.